The Fremantle Dockers are going to need a lot of luck to make the inaugural AFLW Grand Final after a 13-point loss to Brisbane at home tonight. Adrian Barrage is down in Freo. Barrett, great crowd, but wrong result.
Beautifully summed up, Baz. Yeah, 10,066 fans, a wonderful crowd, the biggest since the 80s, they're saying down here. But unfortunately, they lost to the Lions, which puts them in a bit of doubt for the grand final this year. But we're joined by the captain now, Cara Donnell, and she'll tell us all about it. But first of all, apart from the result, what a great crowd, historic for women's sport.
Yeah, fantastic to have the Freo faithful down today. Disappointing result, but yeah, they were fantastic, really loud and got behind us and almost got us over the line in the end. Unfortunately, just have to regroup now and look forward to round 3.
You got the Giants next week in Sydney. What's going wrong at the moment, in your opinion?
Oh, I mean, the effort's there. The effort was there for probably not 4 quarters, probably 3 quarters, and we know that it's a 4-quarter effort. Footy's a 4-quarter effort, so we need to really hone down on playing 4 quarters of footy, and when we get it into our forward line, we need to convert, but need to be harder at the footy, and yeah, score on the scoreboard's always nice.
Hard to see you going harder at the footy. It's been amazing. That's what a lot of people absolutely loved about the game, the competitiveness, but it didn't help. Kim Mickle hurt a knee, and then Brianna Green went to hospital. They came after you a bit, Brisbane, didn't they?
Yeah, they were fantastic. Credit to them. They deserved the win in the end. You know, girls like that with Mixon and Legsy, you know, going hard at the footy and putting their body on the line. You know, we thought that would have probably got us over, that inspiration. Unfortunately, it didn't, but yeah, a credit to the Lions. They were much better than us, you know, for 4 quarters, and that's what it takes.
And pretty good playing here at Fremantle Oval. You love being in front of the purple haze and the Dockers fans, the faithful.
Yeah, they were fantastic. They started in that last quarter with about 5 minutes to go. We heard them, you know, started to chant, and yeah, it was moving. It was fantastic. But yeah, we're just obviously disappointed as a group. We couldn't get the win for them, and yeah, hopefully they all come back in a couple of weeks and cheer us on again.
No doubt. The rise and rise of women's footy. It's fantastic. Well done, Cara. Congratulations on the day, but not on the result. Baz from Fremantle Oval. It's been a historic day. 10,066. As I said, the rise and rise of Australian football for women. It's fantastic. And all the girls at home watching, you've got a future there if you want to play AFL footy.
They waited for hours, the Lions back to the prison. Plenty of families and young girls with big dreams. More than 9,000 on hand to see their Dockers run out for the first time.
Here come the Fremantle Dockers, keen to impress in front of their home fans.
Kim Mickle started with a bang. The Rio Olympian, dubbed the Intimidator by her teammates, was taking no prisoners.
He's Mickle over the top, laying a good tackle.
Freo had plenty of dash early, but it was the Lions who hit the scoreboard first.
Great start for the Lions.
The hits were hard and often. Players were dropping like flies.
Hits willing.
Gabby O'Sullivan scored the first for Freo. Frustration boiling over for Brisbane.
Gabby O'Sullivan kicks the first for Fremantle on their home turf.
With a famous Docker watching on, Stacey Barr took charge up forward. A couple of strong grabs and a classy finish.
She's got a bit in that. That is a beautiful kick from Stacey Barr, and the Dockers have kicked 3.
Trouble for Brianna Green, though. The speedy midfielder hit hard. A shoulder injury forcing her from the ground. She was taken to hospital.
Just eyes for the footy.
The Dockers' casualty ward growing. Mickle done for the day with a knee. After this, before half-time. Running out of numbers, from there it got tough. The Lions were a class above.
Yeah, big pack mark taken by Harris.
The Dockers with 2 losses from 2 games. The top 2 make the grand final. It'll be hard from here for Freo to reach the decider. They face GWS in Sydney on Saturday. Ryan Daniels, 7 News.